President of the Bviaa Athletics Association, Dean Greenaway, says since the introduction of the association's annual awards gala at the end of 2009 track and field season, the sport of athletics has experienced significant growth in the territory.
Not just on the track, but in the area of road racing as well, which this association governs. This event has generated lots of interest, discussion, regional coverage, and this year is no different. Each year I have stood here and challenged our athletes to perform, and we have seen their results, better results. The awards our athletes receive have inspired them to better performances, and this was evident from the very first Gatorade development meet this year. We had never seen performances like we had ever seen before, and it led to a successful season. We have this season seen more national records established at the youth, junior, and senior levels than any time in our history, with 16 marks falling. Again, thanks to the work of the athletes and our coaches.
Greenaway said the annual awards gala is an incentive for athletes and called for more hands on deck to contribute towards research and development in the sport in the territory. The Bviaa Athletic Association president emphasized that track and field can transform the lives of young people and called on the business community to do more for the sport. He also acknowledged the role played by the ruling administration in providing incentives for local athletes.
During the 2003 to 2007 tenure in office, the current government introduced an award scheme to recognize Bviaa medalists in regional and international competition. And for those of you being targeted at World Youth and World Junior level, a gold medal is worth $7,000, silver $4,500, a bronze medal $2,750 at World Youth. At the junior level, gold is worth $10,000, silver $6,000, and bronze $3,500. At the senior world levels, gold is worth $55,000, silver $30,000, bronze $22,000, and becoming an IAAF World Championship finalist is worth $10,000.
Minister responsible for sports, Myron Walwyn, in his remarks at the Bviaa Athletic Association's gala, applauded members of the business community along with the coaches and parents of athletes for those invaluable contributions as trainers and motivators for the various athletes. The sports minister also said steps will be taken by his ministry in 2013 to further advance the progress in sports.
As many of you may know, and as some of you have experienced firsthand, the Memorandum of Understanding between the Virgin Islands and Hertfordshire County Council has already allowed us access to valuable resources and training opportunities in sports. In January, we will look at how we can further benefit from the MOU, and I will specifically be looking for opportunities in sports management, coaching, and recreational development. For years, we've had the benefit of coaches such as Dyke Samuels, Willis Todman, who is here, Winston Potter, Angela Barnard, Carl Scatliff, and a host of others in helping our young people to get to the next level. There are additional resources we can tap into to improve skills of our coaches so that more young people can be molded by them and so that they can contribute to evolve the sport and make our athletes even more competitive. While we invest in our facilities and trying to get our athletes to different meets, I believe it is also important to invest in the people that make our athletes as great as they aspire to be.
Minister Walwyn also pointed out that funds have been allocated into 2013 budget for the management and further development of the A.R. Shirley Recreation Grounds to better accommodate international track and field events.
Our new budget will avail funds that government has specifically set aside for the development and management of the A.R. Shirley Recreation Grounds, the home of Virgin Islands Track and Field. In 2003, we have a major meet, the first Twilight Invitational. We want to give a good showing, but we also want to improve our grounds so that our athletes can get the benefit of an improved home facility, and so that the grounds will be adequately prepared to have our territory engage in a high-level sports tourism event.
The association's 4th Awards Gala was held on December 28th at the Moorings Mariner Inn. A variety of awards were doled out, including Lifetime Achievement Awards to the track and field Olympians presented by Gatorade. Saul presented awards to the top male and female athletes of the year. Sprinter Karine King received the Senior Female Athlete of the Year award, Trevia Gums the Junior Female Athlete of the Year, and Carrie Herbert the Junior Male Athlete of the Year. Approximately 60 awards were handed out at the annual awards event.